guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So we finally got into the hunting fields and we joined a team. It took probably about 6 minutes, 7 minutes, but there we are, guys. So we are actually in a team and I'm not sure what it gave me. It gave me maulers. Of course it gave me maulers because no one wants to go maulers, but you know what? We are going to completely roll with it. So pretty much in here, I'm just going to put in the best maulers I have. It looks like recovery rate is 3 an hour, so I'm going to get a little bit less in there, but let's see. So essentially, we're only going to have maulers, so we're just going to have to drop in whoever we got. Now we got a couple tanks, so we got Screg in there, we got Inoki in there. Let's put Brutus in there just to make sure we have another tank. And you know what? Let's go with Drez. We'll see how this is. So here our recovery rate is only 3 an hour, so we are maulers. Nobody wants to go maulers. So essentially, let's see. So tap on attack to drive the enemies from this land. There we go. So here's our team. It is trivial. So just like Abyssal Expedition, it is a camp. It is a tier 1 camp, which is common. But let's see where we're going. So we have a enemy here who is Gorvo. We have one, I believe, over here who is Belinda. Then we have one up here that is Leica. So ultimately where I'm starting at, I'm gonna head up here to Gorvo. So let's go this way. Looks like here, defenders. So let's drop in. We'll keep Sophia for the other team because we only have 1 support. So unfortunately, we'll go for a weaker tank. That way we can split Inoki into another one. We'll go K-Sauce and Entendre. So it looks like the enemy team is 250. Fighting in the hunted fields requires stamina. Selecting exit battle or try again will lose some. So you might lose 1 just like we normally see. So let's go ahead. It's only costed 1. It only costed 1 to go into the battle. So let's see what we actually get out of this. So we didn't lose anyone. We won it pretty quick. So defeat all enemies within 30 seconds. Don't lose any heroes. So we got 3 stars there. Okay, so what did we get? So we just took the next one. So let's take a land. So similar to the Abyssal Expedition, you're going to have to take these camps. So here is a common camp. It is going to give us Hunter Mark production 11 an hour. So let's go ahead. We'll take this one down. So we'll get 11 Hunter Marks per hour. So again, it's going to be based on taking these little camps, similar to the Abyssal Expedition. 3-star victory. All combatants have recovered 6 stamina points. And oh, so we can camp other heroes. So this is light bearers. We'll drop a light bearer in here for our bonus. And I think I'm just going to continue straight up this way. So we can pick up. So we got 41 here. So it does cost 1 to battle. So it's only 1 for the movement tile. So not too bad there overall. Or it's only showing me 1 stamina. So that doesn't give me any back. So it's only 1 for movement, and then the towns are more expensive. The towns are 12, so it is significantly more expensive. All right, so same parameters as the Abyssal Expedition. 12 to do a battle. If you get all 3 stars, you get 6 of them back. So I'm assuming that if you do lose anybody, it's going to be the same, where it's going to dock stamina. So if you restart, it's probably going to cost 1 stamina is what I'm assuming. So making sure that you're strong enough to take the camp is going to be a big difference. There we go. We'll drop our Wilder in here. I'm trying to see if any of the other, it doesn't look like anyone else that I'm in here with. There we go. Silver Ray down here is moving up towards his camp. I'm moving. The other couple players that were essentially waiting in the queue are still kind of sitting here, but I hope they can connect with us relatively soon. It looks like Screg is doing some major damage out there, guys. Absolutely liking it. And I think also in here, it's going to make a big difference when it comes to the factional advantages. So when you actually get in here, the factional advantages that you get from the bosses. So essentially making sure here we're fighting Gorvo with the maulers. So it's going to be a good combination. And this again, the movement tiles are only 1. That would be a really good swap for the regular Abyssal Expedition as well. if the movement tiles were only one movement or one stamina each tile to move. So we still got 27 left, guys. We are almost here. I'm wondering, just like normal, I think I'm gonna save up before we attack the boss, just like we do in the Abyssal Expedition. I'm gonna go by the same properties, the same kind of stats. So here we're getting some of our common relics. So let's see what we've gotten so far out of here, if we've gotten anything. So here is our heroes. So it looks like, let's see what we can do here. So there we go, guys. In the hunting field, equipping the loot you receive will allow your heroes to increase their power very quickly. Once you equip 3 pieces of loot of the same quality, you can ascend your hero and become more powerful. So there is the stats. Following heroes need this loot as well. So essentially, once you get loot on here, so we can go ahead and use our hunter marks to get the totems, or I believe they're going to drop. So I'm thinking that I'm probably going to pick up totems that I'm not going to use, is what I'm thinking. Hero hunting level can be raised by equipping 3 of the same loot of the same quality. Okay, so 3 of the loot. So this is just overall my hero herself. So that is just Sophia. So those are 2 that are idle because I didn't have room to pop them in there. But ultimately, here is the boss, guys, which I think settlement you occupy produce hunter marks for you. Tap on the icon to get the reward. There we go, guys. So we're getting 59 an hour. So essentially, it's going to be good, especially really early, because we can hold 6 of these. Let's take these other 2. It won't let me take that one. All right, that's kind of weird. It won't let me take that one. But taking 6 properties, so taking actually 6 towns in the beginning is going to give you more of the hunter's mark, so you can go ahead and increase your resources faster. We'll take this one. We'll go ahead and park somebody here. There we go. So we're at 71. I'm not sure about this one. It won't let me take that one. It looks like it's a stronger camp. I don't think I'm strong enough to take that camp yet. If you look, some of the ones are different, kind of like village 1, 2, and 3 is what I'm assuming. So it won't let me do anything there, or it's an icon that we can't move on to. But we're going to take this one. Then I'm going to dump stamina and see what we can do to Gorvo. Because I know in our other team, we probably should have put Scrag and Sophia together, looking back. So I'm not sure how much it's going to cost either. But that gives us 83. And there we go. Hit my newbie task, guys. There it is. Occupy 10 level 1 camps. Very nice. Collect 5,000 hunter's marks, which we got 192. Obtain 5 pieces of rare loot. And reach tier 2 or higher with any hero. So that's going to be our requirement to move on to elite from where we are now. Squad level privileges. Constructed camp 6. Available heroes 10. Max hero tiers 2. Available seals 1. So that is our squad itself, guys. Very, very cool to see. So let's look at the boss. But I want to see if we can level anybody up a little. See, we don't have enough to combine them yet. We need 200 to combine. And again, I'm thinking that if we park, because we have our 6 lands, if we park here, either what's going to happen, just like regular Abyssal Expedition, if you attack too early, you're going to end up just absolutely destroying and wiping all of your stamina very, very quickly. Where if you waited even just a couple hours to get some of those relics built up, get a couple things out of there, you could do a lot more damage and actually defeat the boss much quicker with using far less stamina. And I'm thinking, again, these spots I'm going to have to level up. But it looks like 2, 3. So they're already here. He's already on Belinda. Let's see how he is doing. So here you do get 4 different chests from Belinda. And that's what they give you, random drops. So these are the specific items that we need. So essentially, I'm wondering if this player can get a random drop, which is going to be my Mauler faction. Let's say he picks this one up exclusive to Sophia. You can take this and throw it in the bag. I'm hoping you can swap these runes as well, but ultimately he can take the rune, he can throw it into the bag, which is the shared bag. So right here's the bag. There is one in there, Challenger Seal. So you can throw stuff into the bag. Look at that. You can even gift these. You can gift the hunter marks to other players as well. So this is in my bag. Very, very cool, guys. These special seals can open tiers in the hunter field's time and space, allowing hunters to take on foes outside the realm of time. Very interesting. So again, we're just trying to get a little bit more. I'm wondering, the enemies here have already been defeated. Please continue. Oh, so you don't have to drop tiles. So it'll only give us 6 of these tiles, but let's go ahead and build. Let's build. What does build do? Oh, build just garrisons a hero, which we already have somebody garrison there. Okay. When I seen build, I was like, that looks a little bit different. So let's take a look at Gorvo. So again, just random drops here. And then of course your relics in the bottom. I think it's going to be the same for all of them. I wonder if the kill is giving you stronger relics though. Nope, the exact same. It's not too bad though. So ultimately we have 3 bosses again. We have Leica up here. Boom, this is one of our bosses, which is going to be awesome. Again, faction specific, making sure that you're destroying them very, very fast. There's Gorvo. Let's see where he got Belinda to. Belinda did 20 million, so Silver Raid did 20 million damage there. Team Comp, they went with Saurus and Solus. Looks like it did quite a bit of damage there. So you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll do 1 hit on here. So this is, oh, it's one of those emblems. Well, that's good. That's good because we're not burning our stamina. What does this do, though? Temporarily obstruction tremor. Lightning will randomly strike a non-summoned ally every 10 seconds, dealing damage equal to 20% of their maximum health, stunning them for 5 seconds. So we're going to have a stun going on here. But ultimately, since we're using one of these, we're going to drop out these because I know he's going to have stuns himself. We'll use Skarath because he is built up. And then I'm hoping to just kind of lock him in the back because we only get 1 of these. I'm not sure how many more of these you can get, but let's see how we do, guys. I'm hoping Sophia can do some massive, massive damage here. Challenging the Abomination requires 1 Challenger Seal. Leaving during the middle of battle will still consume the seal. So you cannot restart this, guys. Once you go into it, you cannot restart it. So don't remind me again. Let's see what it does. So we got Spectral Disruption up, so we're doing more damage. Boom, got the scatter bolts going out. And Mitsu keeping everyone alive. So I'm thinking again, if we save this for a little bit, so if we got 1 or 2 relics out of here, I think we could burn them down pretty quick. And I'm not sure if the boss team comps in here are going to be monsters to use as well. But I think we did a pretty decent amount of damage there. 26 million, no reward, so we did not get enough to reward, but it is on fire. So not too bad. We did get there. Insufficient Challenger Seals. Tap to view how to acquire. Obtain from reaching a specific squad level. Request help from your squad mates. So we're just going to have to save up our tokens. Oh, and there we go, guys. So it looks like mild? Mid? I think mid joined, so they are actually headed up here. Now I don't think... Yep, so we got to increase the squad level. So pretty much when you're coming in here, you're going to need everyone on their game to really get through here, because it looks like he's going straight up for Leica to continue there and build up our squad. Let's see how some of the other squads are doing. Oh, some of these squads are absolutely... Oh, they already got that. Is that the avatar icon there for Roku? That squad, we're in 96, so not doing too bad. But there are a lot of people who didn't start. So they haven't moved yet, which we're up here on Belinda. We're up here on Gorvo. Looks like they haven't started either. So we got 2 of the 5 didn't start, which again is going to have a huge impact on the squad, because essentially we're not going to be able to progress as fast if people are not going through here. So we really need people to step it up right at the very beginning. And there's the starting point. I wonder if we can garrison this one. Nope, can't do anything. You can't even leave. The starting point is just going to stay there. He's moving right up there. So once we get all 3 of these down, it seems like it's just going to be, which I think he dropped those. He might have actually dropped those. Not sure why, but look at some of the spots up here, guys. Yeah, some of those look pretty good, like towns, villages. That might even be like the town 1 or town 2. And then ultimately, we're all going to move up together once we take those down to go for the gate bosses. So look in here, we have those 3 bosses, and then we'll move up here to the first gate, and we'll go through that gate right there. That'll be the first gate boss. I think that is the only one that is here. So essentially, we're all going to be going to the same point. But right now, with 2 people not moving, they are definitely holding our squad back. So very cool though, guys. The hunting field, again, this is only 7 days. You get 6 total days to go in here, play around, earn your marks, essentially kill out the bosses and everything. The 7th day is just going to be the rest period of the cooldown period. So ultimately, very cool to see, guys. When you hop in here, go ahead, pick up your 6 camps, sit on the boss, wait to burn out your tokens, because essentially we only got 1. We only got 1 attack here. Now we have to wait until we get another one, which I'm not sure. It says we can ask our squad for help. So I'm not sure in the bag if we can. We have no items, so just essentially waiting. Question is, oh, we got a chest. A rare chest challenge, first life. So mid just contributed. Let's see what we got, guys. We got 2 relics. Very nice. We got 2 relics out of there. Let's see if we can use either of those for maulers, which it looks like we can. There we go, guys. So 295k, 24k. So we will go ahead and put it on her. Once it goes on, it is bound. There we go, guys. So there's our first relic. Second one, we have no one for. All right, so we can't use the second relic. So let's hit up our bag. This is my bag. We'll go ahead and move this to the shared bag. There's our shared bag. There is our relic. So we'll let them know just dropped relic in the shared bag. Which I'm not sure if the chat's going to go through. We're not a member of this group, but obviously we are. So hopefully someone will see that the shared relic is in there. So this is going to take quite a bit of communication, guys, to make sure. Because essentially there's... What is this one for? Following heroes need this loot. A golem shard. I wonder if it's in the shared bag. Nope, so I dropped that in there. So if there's no one that I can put it on, we can drop it in the bag from mid. Or from whoever has it. So currently I have nothing. Move excessive loot to the shared bag. So essentially you could just dump everything in the shared bag. That would be interesting as well. And then these are applications for people who are coming in here. Sell, move, or smart selection. Do you know what? We're going to hold on to those. It looks like mid was rewarded with a golem shard. So ultimately we just wait to build up a couple more of these. Then I'm thinking we'll probably build up Screg a little bit. We'll get one of these items on Screg. Takes 200 to build. We're getting, I think it was like 70 an hour, 83 an hour. So we'll just wait essentially and build this up. So very, very cool, guys. It's definitely taken from the Abyssal Expedition, but ultimately very cool to see running through here. It did take a little bit of time to get in here. So what I would recommend right now is one, pre-make your squad. So if you're coming in here with a group of individuals, make sure that you guys are all set. You know what factions you're running. That way you can drop. If you're really running, so I'll be running it with casuals and running it with guildies. I'm just going to move everything to the shared bag. That way we can stack it up in here and loot doesn't sit in here and just rot. Essentially because this is an item that I cannot use. There's no reason for it. And it looks like he used that golem shard, which is good on one of his heroes. But if this is an item essentially that I don't need, which I can take it back, we can just put it in the bag. So essentially if I got something I don't need, I can throw it in the bag and then we can just swap it from there. So Mid has challenged an unusual beast and all hunt squad members received a rare chest. So I'm not sure where the beast was. I wonder if we can just continue. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if, so let's pull out our main team. We'll just go in here with our other team. Because I'm wondering if some of the open tiles that we can just continue and it'll give us loot. I wonder if it came from an open tile. I want to see if by chance we get anything out of some of these open tiles. Because the open tiles, essentially, it just takes the 1 stamina. It doesn't seem like it makes a difference if you get 3 stars. But ultimately, I want to start heading up this way because we're going to have to path this way anyways. I would recommend holding your stamina until you kill the boss. But essentially, us being on the test server, I just want to see where it goes or what we're doing here and see if we find anything kind of a little bit more unique. Because I'm not sure how we fought an unusual beast. I don't know if it was from a town, or I don't know if it was from like the map. I wonder if, see, these ones we can fight. These ones we cannot. It's like we're not strong enough to take these. This is going to be once the squad is leveled up. But if I can path going up this way where we're going to have to anyways, we can actually converge a little bit later. And even here we can't fight, but I wonder if, yeah, some of those. Even here he has 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's only holding on to 3. There is a camp 2. So there's a tier 2 camp. So we can see the tier 2 camps. So what is the difference between these? Because this doesn't let me do anything unless that's a tile we just cannot move to. And we just might have to move around it. But there's a tier 2 camp, but that's red. That means it's going to be really, really hard to get through that one. And I'm wondering like this. See, that's like a non-movement tile because this is a tier 2. This looks like a tier 3. Yeah, there's a tier 3 camp. I don't see anything different. I think, yeah, those can't go through. So it looks like it's just going to be tier 1, 2, and 3 going through here. And the same kind of going through here. Tier camps 1, 2, and 3. And those just look like we can't move to those. Maybe something a little bit later because it's a cool looking tile. But I think those might be like little bosses that you can fight. I'm hoping. But guys, that will do it for the hunting fields. Again, very, very cool. I'm glad we got actually into it instead of just checking it out. But ultimately, we're just going to be sitting here waiting on Gorvo. Oh, it looks like they attacked it too. That's where it came from, guys. That's where the chest came from. Boom, that instead of going up there to attack, they actually focused this one down. Again, we have no more seals. We just have to wait for the squad. I'm hoping every now and then they give us more seals. If not, this is going to be not sure exactly how we're going to pick up more or seals. But essentially, if you guys focus down a boss really quick while connecting to the other boss, it seems like it's going to work really well. And some of these, like, I don't know, I guess from the boss, why this is all on fire. But very, very cool indeed, guys. If you don't want to go ahead and participate in this, you can actually do support right up there, and you can just watch it go on, which is pretty cool. Still get quite a bit of loot in there, but ultimately we are going maulers in this one, so very, very cool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.